I'm Angela Zellman. I am the kindergarten teacher at Costa. I've been teaching 24 years. Most of those years have been in kindergarten. Initially, I use it at a morning work time. The kids come in and I have them on the tables for the children to start working with. Lux Blox is just something that instantly draws their attention because they're bright, they're colorful. The kids couldn't wait to get a hand on them. And some of them already had experience, and so that was just contagious. That enthusiasm spread to the class very quickly. So in that time frame, I allowed the children to just use them in a free exploration situation. So they just put their hands on, they start putting them together and see what they can do with it. And it's just been amazing to see. The kids aren't just drawn to the attributes of the color, but in what they can do. So I haven't had to do a lot of direct instruction because the children have already been figuring things out. A lot of it is using hinges. I'm just amazed at watching how they put it together and then what they can do with them. One of the little kids makes tractors a lot, and he has a scoop on the tractor and then he bends it up and down. Another boy just the other day was using it to make car doors. He made a car and then he used the sides of it as car doors and they flipped in and out. So just seeing the different things that the children can do on their own has been really exciting. They use lots of analytical skills. I noticed that sometimes as they look at their creations and they're counting how many are on this side, what do I need to do to put on this side? So I don't have to do a lot of pushing or initiating. A lot of times I'll just need to come by and make a comparison for them and then they jump right on it. And now, after we've done it this many weeks, the children are actually doing a lot of it on their own. So it's been really fun to see how they have taken off with doing this independently. It's helped the children be more analytical. The children use Lux Blox to create things, but they're also thinking while they're doing their creating, and that has been just a very exciting thing to see happen with the kids. Lux Blox has really helped with making the kids learn more. They love it. It is great. I love how they use it in an analytical sense, how they build and create with it. Lux has been great. It's been a wonderful way to help kids build their analytical skills, not just the free exploration and the creating, but really thinking about and comparing, which are very important things for kids to do in kindergarten. Students are very engaged when they're doing Lux Blox. It's a hand-on activity, first of all, so that's always a win-win, but they are fascinated by the endless opportunities and the new things they can create. A lot of times the children will look at a neighbor who's building something with their Lux Blox and think, oh, I want to do that, but what can I do differently? So they're adding their own touches, their own creativity as they create and build. The students are wowed when they walk in the classroom in the morning and they see Lux Blox on the table. They are ready to start the day. I don't get to do that every morning because we have so many other things we have to fit in a day, but on those days that we have Lux Blox ready to go, they are ready to learn. The kids are very excited. One of the things that really surprised me was when the children were making cars and they added car doors. So they were making a hinge on there and making it go back and forth. And pretty soon 3 or 4 other boys were doing the same thing with their creations. So just the thought of something other than a scoop on the front of a tractor, that they could use the hinges for other projects, other building creations. Right. The boys and girls both love it. Initially, the boys liked it the most, but now the girls are just as excited when we have Lux Blox out. I think every kindergarten program should have Lux Blox available to their students. It is a wonderful opportunity to express creativity, but so much more than that. When we're talking about STEM and the importance of putting science and technology and engineering, mathematics all together, that's what we're doing with these Lux Blox. The kids are creating on their own, sometimes with other examples, but they are making things and having to use their brains to do it. When the children are working together on projects, the collaboration really shines through. Sometimes they will work independently, but once they start seeing somebody else do something, they might want to copy it. But the cool thing is when they actually start working together and talking about it. So they're getting their language skills built as they do this, as well as the mathematical things going on. They are comparing and coming up with ideas. Hey, how about if I try this? Or will this one fit here? And it's just really fun to see that going on in a kindergarten room.